Randy Orton's Survivor Series return will get spoiled by another returning legend, according to WWE Universe. WWE Universe thinks a returning former WWE World Heavyweight Champion will reign on Randy Orton's parade on the November 25th Premium Live event. This year's Survivor Series will feature the return of the barbaric structure known as WarGames. Following the chaos that ensued on X this week, Adam Pearce announced a WarGames match pitting the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and Jed McDonough against the team of Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso. However, the WarGames matches traditionally feature 5 men on each side. Recent reports have suggested that Drew McIntyre, who's on the brink of turning heel, could finally join forces with the Judgment Day while Randy Orton aligns himself with the babyfaces. While nothing is set in stone yet, this would make the most logical booking sense since the Viper is reportedly slated for Survivor Series WarGames. Interestingly, he's not the only one heavily linked with a return in Chicago this year. Speculation has been rife about CM Punk coming back to WWE in front of his home crowd. That said, some fans believe the straight-edge superstar will take away the Apex Predators spotlight by showing up during the closing moments of the marquee show. Randy Orton tipped to feud with Seth Rollins upon his WWE return. Speaking on the recent edition of Sportskeeda's The Wrestling Outlaws, EC3 expressed his desire to see the Legend Killer turn heel and renew an old rivalry with Seth freaking Rollins. Let that run for a few months, and then Randy Orton is also a sinister guy. Just turn him into a heel. Then he can work with Rollins. Now you got another program. That's good business because I would be down to see both of those matches. You got a guy like Randy Orton with fresh legs, rejuvenated, been gone for a little bit. There's no creative stink in it. It's almost like a clean slate. He's retcon, but he's still a legend. He's still one of the best, which is truly a gift. The Visionary is riding high as the World Heavyweight Champion, having recently defeated Drew McIntyre at WWE Crown Jewel 2023. If Orton comes back, he could pose a serious threat to Rollins' fairy tale run. Are you looking forward to seeing Randy Orton back in the ring? However, future plans for Randy Orton's WWE return potentially revealed, reports. Randy Orton has been away from the WWE ring since May 2022. Recent reports state that the Viper may return to the Stanford-based promotion soon. Orton competed in his last match alongside Matt Riddle for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships on the May 20, 2022 episode of SmackDown. Orton and Riddle lost the match to the Usos, allowing the heels to unify the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team titles. While WWE has released Matt Riddle from the company, fans could see Randy Orton return to the ring soon. A recent report from Fightful Select stated that the Viper could come back as early as the upcoming Survivor Series WarGames Premium Live event. The poll could feature Orton in the men's WarGames match. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, and Sami Zayn could welcome him on their team to take on the Judgment Day inside the cage. The plan since this summer for the babyface side was a returning Randy Orton, with the reveal tentatively planned before the date of the show as to avoid any CM Punk speculation. Fightful Select. Randy Orton's inclusion would definitely make the entire match even more special. Rhodes, Rollins, Uso, and Zayn are 4 of the biggest male stars on the WWE roster. Adding Orton to the mix would make the side very strong. WWE could announce Orton's inclusion into the match before the Survivor Series WarGames to avoid any CM Punk speculation. The announcement will also bring more eyeballs to the poll. Randy Orton's inclusion could see Drew McIntyre join the heel side for WWE Survivor Series WarGames. The men's Survivor Series WarGames match currently has 4 members on each side. The creative team could look to add 1 member to each side to make the match more interesting. Fightful Select has reported that Randy Orton could join the babyface team for the show. On the other hand, the same report states that Drew McIntyre could join Judgment Day on the heel side. Rhea Ripley has been trying to get the Scottish Warrior on her side for some time. The report further states that McIntyre will be featured in the Survivor Series WarGames contest.